Season 3 of OG Fortnite comes out in a few days, and of course, we'll be seeing some new things coming to the season. Of course, with skins from the Battle Pass, new areas of the map, of course, and new weapons. With all that coming out, will that save OG Fortnite? Will it bring the hype back for OG Fortnite? We're going to talk about in today's video why I think this one move will save OG Fortnite and bring back the hype for OG Fortnite. Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Baller VC, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about why I think bring back the OG movement to OG Fortnite will bring back the hype to the game mode and bring back the player base to the game mode and make the game great again. So without further ado, let's jump right into it and let's talk about it. With Season 3 of OG Fortnite coming out soon, this is the time where Epic needs to hit on this and make this mode fun again. And what I mean by that is, like, there's one thing a lot of people have talked about and have been open about it on social media towards Epic Games is bring back the OG movement. Look, if you wanted to capture how OG Fortnite was, one of the biggest things was the movement, because this map alone was meant for that movement. Epic Games has to understand, if you want to bring back the hype and everything to this mode, one of the biggest things was going away from the OG movement and keeping the current new movement in OG. And they gotta understand, like, this map was not meant for this movement. This map was meant for how the pace it was back then, and you need to add that into the game mode itself. You just have to. Because what's happening is, why I think a lot of people are not as hyped or playing the modes as as we all thought it would be, is because the movement. It really is. I would say the movement and the graphics, of course. I think they need to do something about the graphics, but that could be a video for another time. But for now, we're talking about the movement, and like I said, I just truly believe if you went back to the OG movement, lobbies won't be dying down so quickly. You'll have more people playing the game for zero build and builds. Again, if you look at like old gameplays from Chapter 1, and even when Chapter 1, I would say seasons 7 through 10, it was, people were getting better, but again, it wasn't as it was now, where people are just fast-paced, getting your box so quick. It wasn't so intense for the casual player. You were able to play pubs, you were able to play solos, and now you really just can't, because you're always on the move. You don't have a chance to breathe and just like reset yourself when you're fighting someone. Again, with the casual base playing the game mainly for pubs, I think the OG movement should be for only OG Fortnite. Again, what Epic needs to do is just recapture how it was back then. The movement was key. Again, no one was fast-paced fights. No one was pushing you recklessly. There was no brain-dead plays. You were able to like enjoy the game per se. When you load into a pub match, it's, again, skill-based plays a huge part of it still, unfortunately. And I said my piece on this. I'll say it right now again. I don't believe skill-based matchmaking and bots shouldn't be in pubs. That's just my opinion, and I stand on that. But again, having this movement, say like you're just a casual team, you're playing with your buddies, and all of a sudden you got a sweat team pushing you recklessly. Like, one of your buddies go down, and then all of a sudden these guys are sprinting, sliding, everything at you. You don't even have a chance to get your buddy up because they're right there. With the old movement, you're able to get your friend up, and then he can heal and then get ready to fight again. So again, with the old movement, it gave the player a chance to fight back. With the new movement, it really doesn't give the player the fight back. Again, the mechanics were just so simpler. It was easy. Nothing was wrong with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And again, it wasn't broken. They should have just left it alone. I stand by that. I like the sliding and running. I'm fine with that, but like the new mechanics they added after OG Fortnite back in 2023, when we went to the new chapter, it was a horrendous move. I'm sorry, and I stand by that horrendous move. But with bringing back the OG movement, it will make players enjoy the game again, and it'll make the games last longer. You'll have more people playing the game. You would see the player base, the players playing that mode, triple to what it is right now. I was playing zero build last night with my buddies, because some of my buddies don't play builds. They like to play zero builds, and there was only 35,000 playing zero build in OG Fortnite. And back when OG Fortnite first came out in 2023, there was about 1 million playing zero build, because again, The movement was fine. The mechanics were fine. Yes, there was sprinting and sliding, but like it wasn't like too intense or crazy. Now with new mechanics and new everything, and of course people got better over time. It just, I don't know. I feel like it just makes the casuals hate the game more and won't play OG again. You gotta recapture it, and bring the OG movements will save the game. Partially, there's other parts of OG Fortnite that needs to happen to make the game more better and thrive better, but I think this is the pivotal one, is bring back the OG movement and OG mechanics. And I'm telling you right now, you will have, when the first circle closes, you will have at least 75 to 80 players still alive. I guarantee you that. Or maybe 65 because Tilted Towers, of course. But at least you'll have a decent sized player base in your matches every time because of the OG movement. But let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this. Do you want to see OG movement come back to the game? And what else do you think Fortnite needs to do to save OG Fortnite? Because I love playing this mode. Even though there's not a lot of people playing it per se, I enjoy it still. And I want to make OG Fortnite content. And, I think right here, the first step is bring back OG movement. I think it would save the mode and make the players happy again. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn those notifications on, and make sure to follow my other social media platforms. I've been uploading every single day on TikTok, so I appreciate you come by to the TikTok videos and see those, of course. And sorry for the lack of uploads. My PC was pretty much fried, and it's old. It's gonna be time for me to get a new PC. I had this PC since 2018 when Fortnite came out. I was like, I get a PC. So I always add new parts to it, but like it's starting to slow down, and I think it's time, unfortunately. So sorry about the lack of uploads. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll talk to y'all later. And if you want to see me play Fortnite live, come to the Twitch streams. Link in the description box below. Alright, peace out.